Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a quick little video on how to fill in your eyebrows. And it's super easy. I was getting ready for the day and I was like, why not just make a video? So I did the rest of my makeup. There are so many different products that you can use. I know the Anastasia Brow Wiz is like the rave on YouTube, and I mean there's a few other really great products. But if you don't want to spend a bunch of money and you want your brows to be filled in and last all day long, there are other alternatives and little hacks here and there. When I first moved to Colorado, I came with very little money to spend on makeup. And so I learned different hacks. Oh, my hair is going crazy here. But I learned different products to use that would just get it done, and it doesn't need to be all crazy and complicated or expensive. With that said, again, there are some awesome products, and if you have the extra money, by all means, go out and get that if you love it. But I'm going to show you what I use on a regular basis. So I have this angled brush. You're literally going to need one, two, three things. So if you have an angled brush just like this is the MAC 266 angled brush, and it looks like that. This retails for $20. If you don't have $20, you can get one of these, which you can find at an art store. This was, I want to say $2.99 or $3.99. It's a paint brush, it's angled, it looks exactly like a makeup brush. It was actually sitting on the checkout counter when I went with my husband. He actually paints, and he works on mask conversions for like horror movie type of things. So he has all kinds of different brushes and airbrushes and paint brushes and things like that. And I went with him one day and I saw this on the counter and I was like, this is exactly like that other brush. And so it works just the same. So I'll actually show you and use this brush today instead of the other one. I used to be obsessed with MAC, which is why I have that one, but you don't need to spend $20 on a brush when you can get one of these. I mean, the other one will probably last a lot longer. I've had it for years, but I mean, this one again works just as good. This is called the Snap. It looks like that's the name of the brand. Angle Shader Brush, and it's it's a 1/4 inch. Looks like that. And I got it from Geary's, but I'm sure like a Hobby Lobby or one of those stores would have something like that too. So the other product that I'm gonna use is just a brow mascara. You can use any sort of brow gel. I used to use, I want to say it was like a Wet n Wild's clear brow gel. Anything that's gonna hold your eyebrows in place, or if you have like a eyebrow comb, you can use that, and you can just spritz a little bit of hairspray and put it over your eyebrow before you actually fill it in. So you would comb it out, put the hairspray on, and then fill in your brow. So when I've been in a pinch and I didn't have anything, I've done that before too, but the brow gel will work better. So I have the NYX brow gel. It's just what I happened to pick up. It's just the tinted brow mascara. And then any sort of, depending on your hair color and what's going to look natural to you, you'll want an eyeshadow. So I have this in my kit. It's a Makeup Geek eyeshadow. Of course, I'm obsessed with Makeup Geek, but it's the shade Mocha, and it just is what I think flatters my face the best with my hair color. So just, you'll want to pick a color that's going to work best and look natural. If you're looking for like the Instagram eyebrows, this is not that video. There are times that I've done my brows like that, like on the weekend, or if I'm going to, you know, dinner with my husband or like a special occasion or something, I will do the whole like take, you know, I was gonna say 10 minutes, not that long, maybe 7 minutes to really like work on my eyebrows, make sure they're like perfectly angled and it, you know, shades from like lighter to darker and it looks picture perfect. But on a regular day, I'm not gonna go through all kinds of trouble like that. So without any further ado, let's get started. Forgive me, my mirror is right here, so if I'm not looking at you, that's why. And I'm also sitting on the floor. Ooh, I'm getting old. So let me just tilt this properly here. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna comb out those brows. And the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I feel like if you actually fill in your brows, it makes such a difference in the way that your face looks, the way that it's shaped. And before, when I was in high school, college, I rarely ever filled in my brows. And if you look at back in some of my pictures, it looks like my forehead's even bigger for some reason, because it's like, where'd her brows go? But anyway, okay, so we're gonna comb them out, and I like to comb upwards and then kind of across. So upwards, across, and then down, just following the natural shape of my brow. I do get my eyebrows waxed just to give them more shape, but I only do that like once a month or every month and a half, and I don't have really big brows, so I just pluck in between the times that I go to get my brows shaped, because it's only like a few hairs here and there. But so just combing in the shape of your brow. And this is a little bit tinted. I don't know if you can really see a difference, but I use it mostly because it's gonna set them down and comb them out. So then with your angled brush, whatever it is that you have at home, you're just gonna take a little bit of your color onto there. And because when you first press it down, that's where it's gonna be the darkest, I will go kind of down here, not all the way out to the end, and to start to create that shape. And then I'll bring it down here because I want it a little bit lighter in the front than the rest. And I'm just following underneath the natural shape of my brow. And then to create a little bit more defined brow at the tail of it, I will go on the top and kind of angle that out. And then before I finish filling in the rest of my brow, I'll do the other side, because I don't want them to look identical. That's not what I'm trying to achieve here. I don't want them to look like twins. I want them to look like sisters. So I want them to look like they belong on my face and they're normal, and I didn't spend an hour doing my brows and it's like, ooh, are those her real brows, or did she tape those on? So again, starting right about there. This one you're not going to be able to see as well, sorry. But I'm just doing the exact same thing. So going from the bottom all the way to the tail. And I will bring it out kind of towards the corner of my eye. So where there's an angle right here, I'll bring it just a little bit further down there. And then up here. Okay, so already you can kind of see a difference. It's shaping my face a little bit better, but we're not quite done yet. So I'm going to take a little bit, a very teeny tiny little bit, onto my angled brush again. And I'm just going to flick upwards very lightly. So now I'm just filling in those spots that are missing hair, missing color. And again, I'm doing the same thing, and I'm kind of going in an upwards motion here, just flicking the powder, the eyeshadow, up and into the brow. So there you go. This one, yeah. Use a little bit longer of a tail there. Now, if you are so inclined, you can go back with some more of the gel just to kind of set them. The first time I went around was to get the gel into the hair so that when I applied the shadow, it had something to stick to. But sometimes if I have an extra second, I'll just go back in, recomb them out, and so there's a little bit more gel and it stays in place exactly like I want them to the rest of the day. So that wasn't difficult at all. It took us a whole of a few minutes. I know this video is longer than a few minutes. If I was home doing it by myself, it'd probably take me like 2.5 minutes. Well, I am home, but you know what I mean, if I wasn't doing a tutorial. But anyway, so that is what I do to achieve the darker brows, and I feel like my face looks a lot more complete. and I feel like it gives structure to my face. So again, if I was doing a tutorial where it was how to shape them completely and make them look perfect and angled, I would go in with a little bit of concealer, and make sure that were even 100% at every single angle. And I would show you how I highlight and things like that, but I already did a little bit of a brow highlight before I started the video. But yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. I just wanted to throw up a quick little video for you guys since I was going to be out and about today anyway, and I decided to do my makeup. So I hope you are having a wonderful day. If you have any questions, let me know. Or if you need suggestions on where to get brushes, let me know that as well. But otherwise, you have an amazing day, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.